Are there any principles and drills that you've used to help players understand movement of the ball?
The easiest way to explain a movement, let's say if we are in possession, I would say create a +1, so which is an overload. So say if it is a midfield and it's 3v3 midfield, we might say, can we create a +1? So that might be easier for a kid to understand, okay, I might need to drop and be the extra player. So if we want to create an overload, for instance, obviously if we want to rotate, that's also the reason why players might need to move, so rotate to find the space to receive the ball, or to combine, obviously using a different terminology, let's say, to help to pass, to receive and combine and get forward. And go back to the first conversation we had, is about understanding the why and the principles. So having those clear messages might be helpful to encourage the players to make those actions, because it's quite difficult for foundation phase players to drop and understand it. By giving some cues and like the +1 is quite easy, might be easy for them to go and execute. Because it makes sense as well. It's important it makes sense to them for their age we are interacting.
I like that. So you're basically saying if we're in this position, let's say in midfield, if you join the group, we now have a +1. We now have more than they do. And then you could say to them, and when we have more players than they do, what does that enable us to do? And then, like you said, use the Q&A. So we create the +1, and then you ask them why we've created the +1. And then that will help them. Again, now we're coaching a principle. So now they understand the why. Maybe then that empowers them to think for themselves rather than making it rigid with a pattern.